New age shit. Yeah, 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 yeah. Forever, forever. The name, new age shit. We gon' go from Boston.
YouTube, what's good with y'all boys, man? Today, man, we are finna be installing the Hellcat spoiler onto this car. So I gotta take all this shit off, get it cleaned up under there, and then install the new one. You're gonna need a lot of stuff. Well, not really a lot of stuff, but for the most part, if you bought your spoiler like from another car, like used, you're gonna need a whole bunch of stuff. So first one for sure is this one, because you're gonna need this shit a lot. Second thing you're gonna need, don't mind my fucking trunk, bro. I just got a whole bunch of shit here. Second thing you're gonna need is fishing line, like some clear fishing line. Don't cost that much. I got it from Lowe's. Got some 3M tape for the other spoiler when I take it off, because I took off the other tape that was on there. And then you need some, what is these? 5x16 plugs. You can get some from Amazon with like a bigger end part. You get some from Amazon, you can get them from Lowe's. Same amount of, like, it is what it is. That, and then some silicone. Use some silicone so you can plug those holes up, because it is a couple holes that you need to plug up that you don't want to water in. So let's get this shit started. All right, so first thing y'all want to do before y'all even put fucking goof off on this shit, you want to take out this fucking shit, because you want to take out the screws first, if anything, because as soon as you lift this hood up and try to fucking take some screws out, you're gonna have some more cleaning up to do. So get you a little pry tool, which is, they cheap as hell. You can get them anywhere, AutoZone, wherever you want to. There should be 4 of them, I believe. One here, if y'all can see it. All right, so there's one here. There is one here. There is one here. And I believe it's the 2 T8 screws that's in here. And that should be it. All right, so got one here. Just these little screws right here. I have more of them, so I'm not worried about if I break these. And make sure y'all can see. I should have another tool that makes this even easier. That should be it for all the little thingies. It should just be a T8 now. So I use this little pry tool, make it easier. You can get one of these and use this. That works too. Let's pull out my T8. All right, so once you get that point off, you got all 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the little screwy thingies, or like the fasteners off. Then you have some, what size is this? T15 screws, torque screws. Inside of this, which goes here. And then all you do now is pop this out. It has little fasteners. And then boom, that's out. You just throw that right there. And then now you got two of these screws, so now you need a socket wrench. So 1, 2. Those should be holding in those. There shouldn't be no other screws in there. And then you have one here. And then one here. And then you have to get in here, inside of here, take this off, and then boom, you can get that off too. So let's get these sockets out. And then just so y'all know, y'all need a socket. Just updating y'all. I think this shit says it's a 6/16 or something like that, I believe. Or 5/16. And then you need a 10 mil socket. The 10 mil will be for those, and the 6/16 will be for those. Don't know why the fuck they didn't put them the same ones. Leave it up to Dodge to not make shit the same exact way. But hey, I mean, that's what it is. So let's take these off real quick. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, which is fairly easy. Once you get all the screws off, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. I like to put all my tools that I use to get that off in one little baggie, or keep them all in the same place so I don't lose them, or I don't know what I use to put them back on. So that's just me. So once you get that done, grab my close that, and you grab your goof off, and you're gonna really spray it around and then clean up the little area. Let me grab a rag. Don't know why I'm cleaning the area before I even do it, but sprayed it. All right, y'all, so I was not considerate of how much I sprayed in there. I sprayed a whole bunch. I made sure I got in every single crevice of this, because this is not gonna be easy to get off for sure, because it is 3M taped down. And then I also made sure I cleaned up anything that's dripping. Don't really want all this on my car. Even though my car's dirty, I'm gonna clean it anyway after this. I want to make sure my car doesn't be extremely dirty with goof off. So yeah, I'm gonna let this work for a little bit. And then I'll be back in like 10 minutes to get it all off. So now it's been about 5 minutes. What I did was I cut out some line. I started prying a little bit, but there is a screw here, like a little tab. So once you get caught on the tab, you just grab your little pry tool, you lift it up, get in there a little bit, like don't scratch your paint or anything, just lift it up a little bit. And so you can just get the string back in there and pry past the pry tool, well, past the fastener that's in there. And then you do that all the way through. So I am back now. I did get it off. It is dirty as fuck under here, bro. But as you see, it is some 3M tape on there. And that's how it comes out, for real. That's just that one little piece. And then these little pieces do the same exact thing. Besides for it having little actual fasteners that go to the actual car. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and get that off at the same time. So it is what it is. All right, YouTube, so I did end up getting it off in one piece. I didn't have to go under the inside the trunk to get it off. But as y'all see, there is some little fasteners in here. They're like, you gotta push them down and get them out that way. The way I did it was, I got the pry tool, it was basically on there. Got the pry tool, put it in there. I used the fishing line to cut around the 3M tape to get around it. And I just pried it up here, here, and then here, and it came up without me having to go in there and really break these. So, and both sides came off like that. So, yeah, that's a good thing. All I did get left with was a whole bunch of 3M tape. So right now what I'm doing is cleaning it up, trying to get it off as best as I can, because that shit is not coming off. But update y'all when I clean all this up and then come back for the next one. All right, YouTube, so I do gotta make a fucking trip, bro. I gotta make a trip. I was kind of trying not to. I thought I had everything I really needed. But that 3M tape is not coming off, so I need to go get a rubber wheel, like the adhesive little wheel. I need to go get me one of those to remove all this tape that is on there. Give me a little rubber wheel to go get this tape off, and then once I get the tape off, I can just put the new spoiler on there, tape it down, get it all glued on there, and then go from there. But the next step really is to just really get this tape off, and then once I get the tape off, I will patch up those holes, because I won't be using those holes anymore because they don't line up. And then drill new holes, tape it down, and I'll be done. So it shouldn't take me no longer than more than another 30 minutes or so to really get all that done. All right, YouTube, so we did take all the glue off of this motherfucker. It did leave like some, I don't know if you can see, like a mark from how long it's been there. This one came off pretty good, but the other side is the same exact way. So for sure, these holes need to be plugged up. From the looks of it, that spoiler does not match any of these holes, so I have to drill 4 new holes. But as y'all know, drill once, measure 2-3 times before you fucking do it. So this is my first little rough draft of what I was measuring out, and then I'm gonna measure it again, make sure I do everything right, and then I'm gonna actually drill these holes, and hopefully I line them up perfectly. But from the looks of it, this hole looks like I can kind of use it again. This one too, so I might be a little bit off, but this one for sure I have to measure again. And then this one is a little bit below it, and this one is a little bit above it. So yeah, I need to make sure these is correct before I fully drill this in. So measure that, and then I'll be back. All right, YouTube, so I did end up plugging up all the holes that I didn't use. So I am going to use this hole. This hole was fine. This is how it came from the factory, unless the fucking body shop did that. I drilled this hole, and then I plugged up this hole and put some silicone around it, and then this hole, and then I was just trying out the plugs here. So those are done. Let's get this shit 3M taped. All right, so I threw some 3M tape on there. I might throw some on top of here or on the side of it, just because it was some there before. But other than that, I taped it all around. Got the side so nothing won't come up. It won't come up at all. And then I'm putting that motherfucker on. Y'all gonna see exactly how it looks. So yeah. All right, YouTube. So now it is the next day. I kind of washed my car, but it's still, you know, some stuff on there. You know, it's on there though. I like it. I pretty much fuck with it. It came out perfect, really. The 3M tape is on there. It doesn't come off. It just looks amazing, just without the fucking one-piece shit. I still have to get some bigger plugs for these and then glue them down, which I'm not doing right now because it is hot outside. It's about 120 outside right now. But just getting some bigger plugs, silicone them down, and then they should be good. Other than that, everything really matched up under here. I was still able to use those 2 holes, even though I fucked up this hole my damn self. But yeah, everything else turned out perfectly fine. It came out perfect. But that'll be the end of this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.